Dennis, D Block is by far the best thing that you have ever written.
Are you sure you don't say that to all your writers? Huh?
No, I mean it. It is absolutely gripping. Dennis, I am so thrilled for you. Some of those prison scenes, they made my skin crawl. Now, Dennis, tell me how it ends. Does Anvil survive the cell block riot or what?
You'll just have to wait and read the last chapter.
Now, we pay you $1 million advance and you still hold back? You're unbelievable.
I can't wait for all those people who thought I was washed up to read it. You know, it's been almost 5 years since Nightmare in Blue.
I told you. It was just a temporary dry spell. Happens to the best.
I want to thank you for being there for me. I know I put you through hell.
It comes with the job. I think you know how I've always felt about you.
And put that in the doggy bag for me, would you please? Well, look who's here. Why, I can remember when you used to breakfast on burritos, Detective Julian.
I'd have one and you'd polish off 5. How are you, JL? Good to see you.
Couldn't be better.
JL, meet my editor, Holly Poole. Holly, this is our legendary district attorney, J.L. McCabe.
How are you?
He's the one that's known as the Fat Man.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. This is my special investigator, Lieutenant Jake Stiles. Jake, this is Miss Poole, and this is Dennis Julian. You know, the,
Oh, no, I know. I've read his books. They're very good.
You must be a fan.
Well, they're well-written. I just don't like how they make cops out to be neurotics and sociopaths. But what the hell do I know, right?
Yes, well, it's good seeing you again, Denny.
Nice meeting you.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah, nice meeting you. I think.
Cute.
Typical.
Ah, Max thanks you and I thank you.
Really screwed that up, didn't I?
No, I didn't say anything.
Well, you didn't have to. I was rude.
Ah, you weren't rude. Just a little tactless is all.
Look, I'll go apologize, okay?
Over my dead body. It's about time somebody told that SOB what we think of his lousy books.
Well, I didn't hear you say anything. You just stood there.
Well, I'm too polite, Jake.
Kevin, you really scared me. You're out. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mr. Julian.
Why didn't you tell me about it? I would have picked you up.
Oh, no, it's okay. I wanted to stretch my legs, decompress a little, know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think I do. Come on in. Damn it. A talented writer like you working in a car wash. That's the real crime.
Well, it's a job.
Of all the writers in that prison workshop, you were by far the best.
Thank you.
I guarantee you won't be washing cars for long.
Mr. Julian?
Hey, come on. It's Dennis.
Dennis?
I'm dying to know. Did you finish it?
Yes, I did. And I'd love you to read it.
Good for you, Kevin. Finishing is half the battle. Have you gotten any feedback so far?
Are you kidding? I did what you said. Nobody's seen a page. I think you're gonna love the ending.
Wait, don't tell me. I want to read it. I can't wait to find out if the hero survives the cell block riot.
Well, there are a few surprises.
I'm gonna read it right now. Why don't you hang out here and make yourself at home? There's food in the kitchen, the pool's heated, towels and trunks in the porch.
Great. Thanks.
glancing at a track record, I see a big potential book deal. But the way it is...
I thought you liked my writing.
Oh, I do. Yeah, but you're young. This is your first try. The reality is, if you went to a publisher now...
What are you saying? It's all a waste?
No, of course not. No way. Now, if I brought it to my publisher, I mean, if my name were on the title page, I'd see a definite book deal.
Your name?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about paying you for the basic premise. You know, the story. I got a lot of ideas, some new characters, new moves, dialogue.
Wait a minute. It's mine.
Kevin, you're jumping the gun on this. What I'm proposing is paying you. I'm talking about $20,000, $25,000. That kind of money would set you up pretty nice, huh? You could write, and forget about washing cars.
I've spent over a year of my life working on this thing. Every day, every night, it's good. I know it's good.
Kevin, I can show you a trunk full of stuff I wrote while I was still on the force. You know, you're expecting things to happen overnight. It doesn't work that way. You have to pay your dues.
Thanks anyway. Maybe I ought to just take my book and go.
Kevin, don't do something you'll be sorry for later. You're young. There'll be other books.
Yeah, thanks anyway. But I'm going.
Okay, kid, okay. You. Maybe with some heavy rewrite, we can fix this baby up. Who knows? Then you can have your shot. I can put you in touch with the right people. Sound better? Hmm?
Yeah, that'd be great, Dennis.
Hi, Kevin. Had a good day?
Oh, yeah. I've been reading. You've got so many books.
Yeah. What do you say I slap on a couple of steaks and we go over your pages?
Great.
Oh, damn. My housekeeper is so lazy. Kevin, you mind running to the store? I don't have a damn thing to eat in this house.
Sure. It's the least I can do.
Good. I'll give you a list and some directions. While you're out, I have a prescription that needs picking up. Do you mind?
Not if there's a steak at the other end. You know how long it's been since I had a real steak?
What, about 4 years?
Yeah.
Here, take the 4x4. Just follow these directions and you won't get lost. See you when you get back.
All right.
We got a mess on our hands or what?
Well, it's not pretty. Witnesses say it was an ambush.
I know this guy.
Wallet says his name's Kevin Barry.
Can you believe it? He was released from state prison today.
Hell put him away 4 years ago for robbery.
He'd have been better off if he stayed where he was.
You know what he was doing there?
Yeah, he was picking up this prescription.
Dennis Julian.
He's also the guy who owns the car that Barry was driving.
Stolen?
We don't know. We're calling Julian's number, but he's got an answering machine on. Listen, Jake, whoever cracked this guy was wearing glasses. We got a lens.
You got any prints?
It's still early, but we can hope.
Sergeant? Found this. Hello, Lieutenant.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Vincente Hotel.
It was dropped next to this crushed out cigar. Might be more. Excuse me.
Thanks. Killer was seen smoking a cigar. Could be his. Listen, we got a description on this guy. 6 foot, medium build, beard, wearing glasses, smoking a cigar.
He limps, too.
What, are you psychic or do you know the guy?
His name's Clay. Barry claimed he never pulled a robbery we nailed him for 4 years ago. Said it was some guy he met in a bar. You remember, he did all the paperwork on it. He was working as a waiter at that restaurant on 3rd.
Oh, yeah. The manager canned him, and then he fingered Barry as the guy in the ski mask that robbed him a couple nights later.
That's it.
Put in a lot of your own time on Clay, didn't you?
Yeah. Never turned up.
Turned up tonight.
Sure did. All right, let's clean it up.
I'm sorry, I was expecting someone else.
Kevin Barry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know about
Dennis. He's dead.
What?
I just came from the scene. He died of gunshot wounds. The shooter got away. We've been trying to reach you. He was driving your car.
I know, I loaned it to him. The answering machine's on. I've been working. My God.
Dennis, how did you meet Kevin Barry?
He was a protege, I guess you'd say. I discovered him in one of those inmate writing workshops. I invited him to stop by when he made his release, and that was today. Can I get you guys something?
No, thank you, not for me. I just dropped by to make sure that you were all right.
Was it robbery?
No, we don't think so. Barry swore he'd find the man who framed him when he got out. Said it was a man named Clay.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Kevin's case. He told me about it.
Looks like this Clay found Barry first.
The best defense is a good offense?
I tried, but I couldn't find Clay 4 years ago. Now he shows up again. Guy's got a great sense of timing.
Dennis, is there anything else you can tell us?
No, I don't think so, J.L. I really don't think so. I don't know the kid that well. Just that he showed a hell of a lot of promise. What a shame.
I wonder how Clay knew where to find Barry.
Well, maybe he followed him from prison.
Followed him all the way here?
Why not? Word gets out about a con's release. Then when Clay saw Barry leave here tonight, he followed him again, waited for an opening, then...
Dennis, what's wrong?
Well, someone I knew, an ex-convict named Kevin Barry, was shot and killed tonight.
Kevin Barry, I know that name. He sent me some of his work.
He what?
Yes, as I remember, they were short stories. Apparently you mentioned my name in that prison program. His work was raw, but it was interesting.
Dennis, if you think of anything else, call, would you?
Yeah, sure. Of course I will. I hope you nail this, Clay, whoever he is.
Well, we'll be in touch.
Listen, if you need a hand, please, let me know. Sure.
Good night, Dennis.
Good night. Thanks.
I'm glad you're all right. I was worried about you.
About me? Why?
Well, you told me you'd be home later if I wanted to drop by, and I'm calling you since around 7, but all I could get was your machine.
Oh, well, I had it on because I was trying to work.
At night? That's a first.
If you want that last chapter, I've changed my habits.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push.
Holly, it's not you. It's the pressure to finally let go of the work. You know.
Well, I guess I better be going home.
Okay.
I'm awfully sorry about that young writer. In his letter, he said that he was starting a novel and that you were helping him with it. I wonder what happened to it.
Beats me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Registered to an Edgar Porter. Paid cash. I spoke to the clerk who rented in the room.
Hello, John.
How you doing, John? Porter's description matches Clay's right down to the limp.
Yeah, this is your man, all right. Old clippings about Kevin Barry's arrest. This is about the trial.
The room's paid till noon. I'd like to stake it out.
Oh, Jake, he's probably 100 miles away from here by now.
Yeah, no, but you never know.
Why would he rent a room?
Well, maybe he didn't think he was going to get a shot at Barry so fast. Nobody said this guy was a world-class dresser. He is.
15 and a half color. That's not a very big neck, is it?
No.
What about the coat?
Oh, that's about my size. Attractive, don't you think?
Oh, yes. How tall was he again?
The description said 6 feet.
Oh.
You're supposed to have a limp, right?
Right.
Then why are the soles and the heels of his shoes worn so evenly?
How is he?
Yeah. Yeah, his nose is very dry. I don't like it. Did you tell the janitor to turn down the air conditioning? It's freezing in here.
I talked to the maintenance engineer.
Maintenance engineer. Everybody under the sun these days calls himself an engineer. Sales engineer, sanitation engineer.
Mr. McCabe, I talked to the air conditioning engineer. The man in charge of air conditioning. He said he'd look into it right away.
Damn it to hell, Derek. I want them in here today. Max could get pneumonia.
I'll speak to him again.
Hi, JL. You busy?
Hi, Dennis. I'm actually on my way out. Oh, Dennis Julian, this is one of my deputies, Derek Mitchell.
Mr. Julian, this is a real thrill for me. I've read all your books.
Well, thank you.
My favorite is Nightmare in Blue, where the guy poses as a cop.
Derek, you've already left, haven't you?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, what's happening? How's it going on the Kevin Barry homicide?
We're looking for Barry's ex-cellmate to see if he knows anything. And Jake's working on this so-called Clay.
What do you mean, so-called?
Dennis, I'm late for court already. I'll call you later, huh?
Yeah, sure.
What's your next book, Mr. Julian?
It's a prison story. Be out in a couple of months.
Oh, great.
What's McCabe's problem with this Clay?
Well, between you and me, Mr. McCabe's not so sure this guy Clay even exists.
No, you're kidding.
Well, the lab report came back on the lens from Clay's glasses. It was non-prescription, just plain clear glass.
Oh, that's a wrinkle. But Stiles sure thinks he's for real, doesn't he?
Well, maybe not so much anymore. I think someone might be trying to set up a false trail. But Jake's staking out the hotel just in case this guy Clay shows up. Hey, you could write a book about a case like this, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, you sure could. Well, I better get going.
Oh, nice talking to you, sir.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Derek. Oh, listen, Derek. If you hear of anything else, I'd sure appreciate you keeping me updated.
You got it.
Put out an APB on that getaway car. It was stolen about an hour before I got to that garage. Sure those things are good for him?
Oh, they're wonderful for him. Yeah, I'm sure Clay dumped that car by now.
Well, it won't lead us to him. You know why?
Why?
The guy I chased wasn't Clay.
What are you talking about?
Well, once the action started, the only thing this guy had in his head was getting the hell out of there. Then I noticed that his limp switched from his right leg to his left. He was faking it all along.
You sure about this, Jake?
I'm positive. He made a mistake. He panicked. You know what? I think the only reason he showed up at all is because he wanted Clay to be seen.
There you are, boy.
You know, ground beef would be better for him.
No, Jake. You'd spoil his appetite if you fed him that stuff. Now, how could this Clay or whoever the hell he is have known that you were staking out that hotel? Nobody knew about that but us.
I'm not sure if this means anything, but, I mentioned it to someone.
You told someone?
Who?
Well, I told Julian. I told him about the stakeout, and I told him you were already suspicious of Clay. I thought he was family. I'm sorry, Mr. McCabe.
No, don't be. You might have done us a favor. Jake, I know what you're thinking.
You got an answer?
No. What reason could Dennis Julian possibly have for killing Kevin Barry, huh?
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Here, let me take this for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Well, you made it sound so important, Lieutenant.
Call me Jake.
Shake.
Yeah, what would you like?
Just a club soda, please. So, what's it about, Jake?
What's this about? Well, let me just put it this way. As the DA's investigator, you know, I come across a lot of wild cases.
Ah, and you thought about writing about some of them,
Well, no, wait. Now, you know, I see a guy like Dennis Julian doing it, and I think, you know, I mean, I could do the same thing. I know it's a little rough on him the other day, but I was jealous.
Jake, believe me, writing isn't as easy as it looks.
I'm sure it's not, but I think I could do it. I really do, with a little bit of help, you know, from someone like yourself, maybe. You helped Dennis out, didn't you?
Well, Dennis's first couple of books were a little rough, and we worked on them, and they sold fairly well. But since then, he has honed his craft. That's taken time. But the novel that he is writing now is the best thing that he has ever written.
It's been a few years since he's had a bestseller, right?
5 years. But this novel is a knockout.
Really? That good? You said he's still writing it.
Well, he's writing the last chapter.
What's it about?
I'm sorry, but I'm really not allowed to say.
Okay, we're gonna keep it a secret, right?
Until I've set the publication date and the ad campaign. Jake, is that what this was all about?
Yeah. What can you tell me about Kevin Barry?
What about it?
You said he wrote you from prison. He sent you some of his work. You still have that?
I'm sorry that I sent it back. Why are you so interested in them?
We're putting together a profile of the victim. I mean, the more we know about him, the better chance we have of catching the killer.
Now, wait a minute. I thought you said that you knew who did it. The limping man.
Clay.
Yeah.
No. We're working on a new suspect now.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
I'm not allowed to say.
Dennis, you have outdone yourself. This last chapter is everything that I expected and more.
Now, wait a minute. You wouldn't be conning me, would you?
The showdown with the warden leaps off the page.
It does.
I am so happy for you. Now, down to practical matters. We should discuss the rewrite.
Oh, Holly, please. My poor bleeding fingers need a rest. You know, I've been thinking of going to Mexico for a few days.
Now, that's a good idea. And we get the changes done that much sooner if I came along and we worked together.
Yeah. But that might prove a little too distracting. Would you get that, Holly, please?
Okay.
Hello again, Miss Poole. You know, Jake Stiles was telling me how much he enjoyed talking with you this afternoon.
What's that about you and Stiles?
Well, it seems the lieutenant is interested in a literary career.
Oh, I see. Another cop wants to cash in on his daring exploits, huh? What's up, JL? How goes the investigation?
Well, not too good. I hope I'm not interrupting things.
No, not at all.
Good. May I,
Sure.
Thank you. Dennis, when Barry came here from the prison, did he have any belongings with him?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he had a bag. I notified his parole officer.
Do you still have it?
Sure. Oh, Holly, would you mind? It's in that closet.
Thank you.
This it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you. May I?
Sure.
Thank you. Damn it.
What are you looking for?
We think the kid was working on a novel. I called the prison and they said that that's how he spent all of his time. I was hoping it might be in this bag. Did he ever show you a novel?
No. He sent me some poetry, short stories, things like that, but no, nothing from a novel.
Well, we're still trying to find his ex-cellmate. Maybe he'll know something.
What has a book got to do with his murder, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. It's some kind of cockamamie idea Jake Stiles is working on. That he was killed because of something in the book.
Whatever happened to that suspect, Clay?
We've just about eliminated him. In fact, we believe that Clay never existed to begin with. He was a phantom sprung from Barry's fertile imagination. Jake thinks the killer stole the idea to make Clay the fall guy in Barry's murder.
And people think I'm creative.
Dennis, I'm sure you'll understand. I have to ask this. Where were you today around noon?
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, come on, Dennis. You know the drill as well as I do. All bases have to be covered.
I understand. I was here working.
It's not true, Dennis.
What do you mean that's not true? Are you saying that I'm a liar?
We talked to your gardener. He said you weren't here at noon. In fact, you didn't come back until 3 o'clock.
He was with me at my apartment. Darling, it's very gallant of you to try to protect my reputation.
Well, it seems chivalry is not dead. Well, I guess that does it for me. Thank you, Dennis. Miss Poole, I'll find my way out.
And so long, JL. Well, looks like I owe you.
I only did what I had to do for the both of us. I'm sure that's all you did, too. I know we're going to have such a wonderful time in Mexico.
How you doing, Charlie? We'd like to talk to you for a minute. Charlie Travis, this is District Attorney McCabe.
Hello, Charlie. Listen, you were Kevin Barry's cellmate for nearly 3 years, weren't you?
Hey, now look, man, I'm calling this my coffee break, but I take too long, I'm gone, and I need this job.
Charlie, we're not here to ruin your day, okay? We just want to know what you can tell us about your old roomie, Kevin Barry.
That's too bad about Kevin. I really thought he was gonna make it as a writer.
Max really likes you.
His nose is warm. What, he got a cold?
The problems with the air conditioning in my office. Thank God the poor thing hasn't caught pneumonia.
Listen, Charlie, you were there when Kevin checked into the joint. Did he say he was innocent?
Man, you save that for lawyers and people on the outside.
Then he admitted to pulling the robbery.
Yeah. Tried to hang it on some guy he made up. Some guy named Clay.
Charlie, Barry wrote while he was in the cell, didn't he?
Kid, and that's all he ever did was writing. Then he mailed them pages off to some writer,
Dennis Julian?
Yeah, Julian. He was helping him.
Did you ever read what he was writing?
Yeah, I looked at some of it. But I don't read too good, okay?
You remember what it was about?
Yeah, it was about some con, started a riot, bring down the warden because he was treating everybody bad.
Who else was in it?
Look, I don't know. That's all he ever told me, I remember.
I'm sorry. It looks worse this morning.
Yeah. I'll have the bullet taken out once we get to Mexico.
Maybe we should have tried to get a flight last night.
No. That could have caused suspicion. I'm sure Stiles has no idea that he wounded me yesterday. Why don't you get going, Holly? I'll take care of this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll take care of it.
Okay. I'll get the bags.
Okay.
Hi.
Jake.
Nice day for a trip.
Well, we're in a bit of a hurry. We're catching a plane at noon.
Where you going, New York?
No, Mexico.
Oh.
Dennis needs a few days to relax and think about revisions.
You know, McCabe is a good friend of your boss.
Jake, I really don't have time.
You know, your boss said yesterday that meeting went for lunch. You and Julian weren't at your apartment, were you?
Jake, we were. Now, I might have been wrong about the exact time.
If you're lying to cover for Julian, you could be an accessory, you know that?
An accessory to what?
Murder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Holly, I'm trying to give you a chance to cooperate. Now tell me what you know about Julian's relationship with Kevin Barry. Let's go talk it over with Julian. Come on.
Style.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
I heard that your new book is almost finished. I'd like to take a look at it.
Now?
Yeah, if you don't mind. It's only going to take a few minutes.
Jake, I already told you we have a plane.
Holly, I'll handle this. Thought you didn't like my work, Stiles.
Well, it does hold a certain fascination for me. Especially this new book. You see, we located Barry's cellmate. He had a rough copy of Barry's book.
Oh, yeah? What's it about?
Convict leads prisoners in a revolt against a sadistic warden. I'd like to look at your book to see if the two stories resemble each other.
Dennis, I really...
Holly, why don't you go get packed? I'll pick you up in a little while.
I really think that under the circumstances...
We have to be at the airport by 11:30.
I don't want to hold anybody up, but this is important. Taking aspirin. Hope I didn't cause a headache.
Hardly.
No?
Hey, tell me, Stiles, do you really expect me to believe that you found something incriminating in Barry's book? You know what I think?
What?
I think you've just been to Holly's office. That's it, isn't it, huh? You've gotten hold of my book, and you just described it back to me.
No one has given anything out about your book at the publishers. You can ask Holly.
Okay. The lead character in Barry's novel, what's his name? You can't answer me, can you? Now, if I had stolen someone else's word, which you seem to be implying, do you really think I'd be so careless as to not change the names of the characters? Or rewrite it in my own style?
I guess we'll have to subpoena a copy of your novel to make the comparison.
Why haven't you already done that? You know what, Stiles? I think you're running a bluff. You don't have anything. There is no copy. Now, either you arrest me or get out.
You gonna answer that?
I said, get the hell out of here. Hello? Hello?
Yesterday, when I chased you through that garage, I thought you got sloppy. I thought you got sloppy and shifted that phony limp from one leg to another, but I haven't been giving you enough credit. You're not that careless.
But I'm afraid you are, Stiles. You really should have gone.
Guess I haven't been giving myself enough credit. You're a pretty good shot.
Now slide out your gun. That's it. That's it. Nice and easy. That'll. Toss it on that sofa. Go ahead. You know, you're really not a bad cop, Stiles.
McCabe knows where I am.
You're gonna have to come up with a real good story to explain me away. I guess you could shoot me and then say that I left, but I don't think J.O.'s gonna go for that.
Don't even think about it, Styles.
Call an ambulance.
Nice shot. Glad you haven't lost your eye.
Well, you didn't do too bad yourself yesterday. We found the getaway car Dennis had stolen. There were bloodstains on the carpet. Yeah. I figured that there might be trouble, so I came right over.
It doesn't look that bad.
God, I hope he makes it. Nothing would give me more pleasure than to get him and his girlfriend into court.
I think you're gonna get your chance. Just wing them.
That's what I intended to do, my boy.
Oh, really? Why didn't you just shoot the gun out of his hands? Why didn't you do that?
Are you aware that I just saved your life? Huh?
Does this mean I owe you dinner now?
Well,
Oh. I didn't know you were still here.
I want to set these referenced exhibits before tomorrow's meeting.
Oh.
Need copies?
Oh, that's all right. I'll do it myself.
Dealer will open for 100.
I'm in.
Mr. Jennings, I might just be persuaded to see where this all leads, so I'm going to raise 500.
I'm out.
Phone. They're just the three of us?
I didn't become an old dog by playing bad cards. Enough.
Is that your way of saying that you'll play those?
I've got to consult with my business manager. Just a moment. What do you think, Max? Oh, come on, take a look. What do you think? You sure? Thank you. Well, in that case, I will play the hand with 2 new cards. Thank you, sir.
And the dealer takes 2. Well, no guts, no glory. On
Unfortunately, no cards.
That's the evening. Gentlemen, thank you.
What a lovely way to end the evening, huh? Yes, indeed.
Oh, good, you're back. I just finished.
Oh, thanks. Good night.
Good luck on the appointment.
Oh, please, that's very premature. Mr. Duncan has a lot of good years left as president.
That's not what I hear. And believe me, the coffee room knows everything.
Maybe, but it's just bad luck to say it out loud.
Mr. Duncan will call you. You've got my word on it.
It's late, JL. You and Max have a long ride back to town. What do you say we get down to business?
All right. I'll be real direct then. I ran a check on your pal Jennings very quietly.
And?
He appears to be clean.
Appears? I fire men who appear to be competent. What the hell does that mean?
Well, he's got several friends on a private list I keep. Friends that I've been trying to indict, but they're too slippery for me so far.
Everybody with a little life in him knows some of them. Hell, in Prohibition, those guys were my best friends.
This isn't Prohibition, is it, Phil? Now, look, I checked for you without asking why. I was glad to do the favor. But I gotta tell you that my curiosity is real itchy.
Sorry, JL, I can't scratch it. It's very confidential.
Well, good night, Phil. Wait a minute. I wasn't including his card playing.
What?
The man's a cheat. He was dealing a stacked deck that last hand.
But you won.
Because I took cards. Your vice president expected me to stand pat. The cards I took, he needed for his own hand. He wound up with garbage.
You didn't say anything.
Hell no. I took the pot instead. Good night, old boy.
Good night.
Come on, Max, let's go.
You're picking Jennings instead of me?
That's what I heard myself say. And I never talk for my own amusement.
The man has no idea how to run this company. He's illiterate in finance.
He's tough, Ned. And you're not.
What he is a crook. He's tied in with the mob.
You don't know that.
He's capable of anything.
I built this company from nothing. And I didn't do that to turn it over to somebody who'd negotiate everything away to the unions.
That's not fair, Phil. Nobody's worked harder for you.
And maybe nobody will work harder for Jennings. Because that's who your future's going to depend on. So you better get used to the idea.
Ned. What is it? What's happened? Damn him. Damn him. It's not possible.
It's done.
The old fool. Has he lost his mind? Jennings is completely unqualified.
That's what I told him.
Didn't you tell him you know that Jennings is blackmailing him?
Oh, how? Am I supposed to tell him that I found out while I was breaking into Jennings' office and rummaging through his desk?
Yes, because that's exactly why that old man is giving him your job.
I haven't told you the worst part. You all but told me that when Jennings takes over, he's going to fire me.
Does he know about the money you took?
He didn't mention it.
There's got to be some way to get rid of Jennings.
Duncan will never pick me. Jennings could get hit by a truck tonight. He'd just go outside the company.
But if Duncan were dead, the board would have to make you president.
But he's not. And I doubt if he will be by tomorrow.
No,
when they
darling.
pick
Listen. He could be. If we helped. Just a little. So, what do? Sit around here and do nothing? While we lose everything we've worked for? Do nothing? While he shoves you out for that crook?
You're not serious.
You said you killed a man once.
In the Army.
He's up there alone at that lodge. No witnesses, no motive. And you have an alibi. You were with me all night. And it will all be too true.
I don't know if I can.
Let's find out. One more thing.
Good morning, Caroline.
Oh.
Is Mr. Duncan in yet?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Covington, he's not.
Oh, any idea of when?
Yeah, I don't know what his schedule is. I haven't spoken to him since yesterday afternoon.
Oh. Okay, thank you, Caroline. It's nothing pressing. I don't understand. Why haven't they found the body? Why is it taking so long?
Darling, it's only been a few hours. The caretaker probably hasn't even checked the house yet.
Shouldn't we do something? Shouldn't we?
No. Absolutely not. And unless you want to come home for lunch.
I'd like that, but I'd better stay.
Ned, excuse me. I understand you were looking for me.
Oh, no. No,
Yeah, are you all right? You look terrible.
I'm fine.
Excuse me, Mr. Duncan?
What is it?
Detective Morgan. Homicide.
What can I do for you?
We hear about a murder.
What? Who?
Your caretaker up at your lodge. He found the body. It's one of your employees. Carl Jennings.
Look, if you had him up here on business, what the hell were you doing in town?
Personal. Came up all of a sudden.
Oh. Edna? How is she, Phil?
Oh, some days are better than others. Some days she's almost her old self again.
Hey, JL.
Oh, this is Jake Stiles, my investigator, Phil Duncan.
How do you do? How do you do?
It's a hell of a place you got here. Whoa.
Well, the corporation owns it, actually. We use it for meetings, seminars, retreats.
It's very private. Anybody live on the property?
Just the caretaker. He has a house about a quarter-mile up the road.
Who else knew Jennings was going to be out here, do you know?
Well, I didn't tell anybody. When I asked him to come up, I said it was private.
Of course, we don't know if he respected that or not. Phil, will you excuse us for just a minute? I got to talk to Jake.
Think it was robbery?
Nothing taken. Whoever did it had just one thing on his mind.
You think it was a pro or not?
Duncan called me last week. Asked me to check Jennings out. Very privately, of course. I didn't find anything. And I told him that.
Did he give you a reason why he was worried about his boy?
He wanted to know if he was mixed up with organized crime. I couldn't find anything real. But Jake...
Lots of smoke?
The Chicago fire.
Damn. Sap. Nice place for a tree. Great. That's great.
Thank you.
I've forgotten just how delicious these taste.
When people are as poor as we were, they're a real treat. I remember you used to call them tube steak al fresco. You don't have to be quite so happy about it. What the hell are we gonna do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. About Jennings, that is.
What do you mean?
There's nothing that ties us to Jennings, is there?
No, thank God.
But there's someone who's very mixed up with him. Someone who could have every reason to want to kill him. That old man.
What are you saying?
Duncan still won't make you president, will he?
No. We killed the wrong man for nothing.
Not exactly. It's so simple, darling. Elimination.
What, now you want to kill Duncan? Cynthia, that's impossible.
No, that wouldn't work. Then it would be obvious we did it. No. I'm thinking of letting the law take care of Duncan. Well, somebody had to kill Jennings, right?
You mean make it seem like Duncan?
You weren't #1 at business school for nothing. Now, the practical details. Can you get Jennings' ledger sheet? The one with Duncan's blackmail payments on it?
I can break into his office again.
And the pictures, too? I'll even help. Late at night, scared out of our minds that security guard will catch us.
Do you really think we could frame Duncan for murder?
Why not?
Sorry, Jake. It's just professional attention.
No problem. I love this part.
Your message was you wanted a meeting.
Thanks.
You're here because I owe you a favor. Listening to what you got to say makes us even. Anything more than paying attention, well, we negotiate.
Well, lucky for me, I've got something else to trade. I need some information, Sid, about Carl Jennings.
We sent flowers.
Who hit him?
Could be an easy answer. It all depends on what you got.
How about your kid brother, Vinny?
He's got nothing to do with us.
He's got a big problem, Sid. He was caught dealing.
Hey, he's an enterprising kid.
Maybe. But, you know, Sid, even in the country club kind of jail where he's doing time, they kind of frown on inmates selling dope.
What's that got to do with Jennings?
You help me, the DA puts in a good word for Vinny, and maybe he doesn't go to a real jail.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, well, I think you ought to read it. It's a transfer order. Sending your brother to a maximum security prison. It's pretty rough. I don't think he'd live long enough to send you a postcard.
Okay. Okay. Jennings was a good friend of ours.
Were you in business with him?
We helped him with certain problems. Labor problems, transportation problems. He helped us get certain service contracts with his company. Very standard stuff.
So if he took over the corporation, he'd be worth a lot more to you, right?
Hey, we're talking a multinational enterprise. That's like owning your own country, only better. We'd be crazy to kill him. And Jake. We may be crooked, but we sure ain't crazy. Now, about Vinny.
Tear it up. You still owe me one, Sid.
I checked Jennings' bank accounts. Lots of cash, no real debt. I also asked about girlfriends. It was more like model of the week.
Yeah?
You should have seen some of those pictures. Anyway, he didn't keep any of them around long enough to get serious, or at least not serious enough to murder him.
Lucille! Lucille!
Mr. McCabe, she's at the copy machine.
That's a lie. That woman doesn't know how to use a copy machine. Yes, McCabe.
I know who killed Carl Jennings.
You do? Well, that's very interesting. Why don't you start by telling me your name, huh?
That's not important. All that counts is I want Carl's killer to pay.
Sorry, I don't take anonymous phone.
Carl was blackmailing Phil Duncan. That's why Duncan was going to make him president.
Can you prove any of this?
You'll get the proof soon.
Well, now, let me get this straight. You're saying that...
What was that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, nice car. You, wash the cars around here, huh?
Maybe.
I'm here to see Mr. Covington, if that helps make up your mind.
Okay, sure. But I gotta finish Mr. Duncan's first. I just got it back from the lodge and it's got this gunk all over it.
Yeah, you got that sap on there, huh?
Yeah, same thing on my car. Sure like to chop those damn trees down.
I know what you mean.
You know, every time one of those big shots comes down from the lodge, I got 2 hours to get his car clean. And that's if I'm lucky.
I guess when Duncan goes up there, there's people running back and forth all the time, right?
Oh, hey, that man said jump, and they're already driving. The worst is that Mr. Covington, though, up there the day before yesterday. I washed his car that afternoon. Next morning, he brings it in again, all covered with this stuff.
He was up there twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, when?
The day somebody shot Mr. Jennings.
Covington was up at the lodge twice. Once when Duncan told him he wasn't getting the job, and the other time was when he went up there to kill Jennings.
Sounds logical.
Well, what it sounds like is circumstantial. Now, let me give you an example of real evidence, huh? I got a special delivery today. Anonymous. Ledger sheets showing Duncan was making payoffs to Jennings.
And some very embarrassing photographs.
You mean Duncan killed him to stop the blackmail? That means appearing to give him the big job was just a cover. That sounds persuasive to me.
How do you explain the burglar alarm? Now, the caretaker says that when Jennings was up there, he always kept the burglar alarm on because he was real paranoid. Matter of fact, he even saw it on when he made his last rounds.
Well, it didn't go off when the killer broke the window because somebody had already turned it off.
Now, I have a positive theory about that. See whether it was Covington or Duncan. Either one turns off the alarm and shoots Jennings, then breaks the window to make it look like someone from outside. The burglar alarm is clue neutral.
Clue neutral?
Unless the two of you have...
I don't want to hear about clue neutral. I've got evidence. And for the moment, it points to Duncan.
Except the sap on the car. How do you explain Covington's second trip to the lodge? You can't explain that.
I'll check out Duncan, and you look at Covington. But for Lord's sake, be careful, because remember, you've got no case. Come on, Derek. Damn it.
God.
We've been robbed. But how?
Call the security guard.
Hello. Excuse me, I can't talk now. We've been robbed.
I know. Pretty slick, huh?
Who's this?
I represent some people who were real upset about Mr. Jennings' untimely death. Real upset.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, we cleaned your place out to get your attention. Thought we'd show you what can happen in your own security building in broad daylight. Kind of makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
What do you want?
Well, I thought we'd have a little talk over lunch.
We don't have anything to discuss.
Before you get too impulsive, turn around and look behind you. See, my boss is getting very upset. He's convinced you murdered Mr. Jennings.
Get the other door.
name is Sid. Come on in. Chateau Charmant, 1958. $180 a bottle, but what the hell, I think it's a special occasion.
Let's just stop it. It's a good wine.
You should know it came from your wine closet. As a joke. I knew you had it, so I thought we'd have some here to make you feel at home.
What is it you want, Sid? Exactly.
I like you people. And I mean that sincerely. Ned, I'd like to see you become president. I think you'd do a hell of a job.
The only reason we came is to get our things back with as little trouble as possible.
You return them, we're perfectly willing to forget the whole thing.
You mean that?
You have our word.
Well, I like dealing with reasonable people. I wish I could say the same for the people I work for. Now, you want to talk about unreasonable and very unpleasant.
Who are your employers?
I hope you won't take offense, sir, by me saying this, but your wife has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my life. What color are they anyway? They look like they're blue, but then there's this little green.
Why don't we cut through this? We didn't kill Mr. Jennings. We don't know who did.
Oh, I understand completely. Personally, if it was left up to me, I would be willing to forget about the murder. I realize it was the only alternative. You really didn't have a choice, Ned. You feel you deserve the job. One thing leads to another, and things just don't work out.
We're leaving.
Not before the lobster, Ed. Besides, I have to finish my speech. My people would be very disappointed if they felt you didn't want to hear their message. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I say no hard feelings, but my boss was really looking forward to working with Mr. Jennings. Now, I'm telling him we can have the same arrangement with you.
I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm appointed president, we'll sit down and discuss the deal.
That's just what I wanted to hear. But there's one small detail. Unfortunately, because of what's happened, my boss is out a large sum of cash. Carrying costs. You see, he has to wait till the new president takes over. You understand that?
No, we don't understand.
Let me explain it to you. It's a little embarrassing, I must admit. But he's willing to let things stand. Meaning that you take over for Jennings. If you pay his out-of-pocket costs. Which is $250,000. He prefers cash.
That's impossible. Even if we could raise that kind of money...
I really appreciate the fact that it's tough for you. I really do. If it was left up to me, I'd say pay me once, you got the job. Because I know I can rely on your word. But my boss, well, my boss, he has no sense of trust. Let's just leave it at that. I suggest you enjoy the lunch. I know you two have quite a bit to talk about. And I meant what I said about your eyes.
Where'd you get this?
Duncan, what's important is where you were when Jennings was shot.
I was with Edna. She was having one of her attacks, so I went back to town. I told you that.
And that's a lie. Phil, I checked with Edna's nurse. I'm going to ask you one more time. But maybe you want to call a lawyer first, huh?
I've got nothing to say except I didn't kill Jennings.
Look, you've done nothing but lie to me from the beginning. Damn it, man, tell me the truth. It's too late for anything else.
He was bleeding me white, but he wasn't satisfied. He wanted the company, too. That's why I asked you to check on him. I thought if you could time to organize crime, I'd have an out.
But I couldn't. So you killed him.
No, I didn't. I was with her.
Did Jennings set you up with her?
Yes, he did. That was the blackmail.
Who is this woman you were with that night?
Her name is Gloria Connor.
And she can testify that you were with her the whole time?
She can.
Where is she?
She has a condo at the beach. I bought it for her. She's out of town today. She'll be back tomorrow.
All right, we'll talk to her then. I'll wait before making my decision.
Thanks, J.O. I appreciate it.
Cynthia. Cynthia, come back to bed.
Soon.
What are you thinking? You think we should get rid of that?
Maybe. Maybe we should keep it a little longer. Gloria Connor?
Yes?
We don't have much time. I'm going to be very direct. I know about your relationship to Phil Duncan.
Gentlemen, I forgot to ask you to stop here while I call up to the party you're here to visit.
We're here to see Miss Connor. She's expecting us.
I'm sorry, there's some mistake.
Phil, let me handle this. I'm J.L. McCabe, the district attorney. Miss Connor has some information for us.
Oh, that may be true, sir, but you won't get it here.
Why not?
She left. About an hour ago.
You're wrong. I talked to her this morning. She's expecting us.
All I know is she left here, took all of her luggage with her.
But where'd she go?
She didn't say.
Well, she must have said something. She must have left a message for me, or...
All she told me was she might be gone at least a year.
You.
Hey, what is it with you people? You're out to all hours of the night? Well, I don't know how you can do it.
What in the hell are you doing here?
Tell you, I can't keep these kind of hours. I gotta get up in the morning. Listen, I made myself some coffee. You got a great coffee bean grinder in there. This coffee's terrific.
I thought we were clear at lunch. We have nothing to tell you or give you.
Cindy, honey, let me share something with you. I cannot go back and tell my boss that. He's got a very, very bad temper.
Maybe you'd prefer to tell your story to the police.
Ned, I think that's a hell of an idea. I think you ought to go pick up the phone and call them. I have to tell you, though, I'm a little hurt because I am coming here as a friend to find out how you're doing raising the $250,000.
We explained. There's no possible way we can raise that kind of...
Look, I think a couple of young, enterprising people like yourselves should be able to work it out. And by the way, I think this frame you're building around Duncan is terrific. I love it.
The investigation of Phil Duncan is ridiculous. I know he's innocent.
That's what I mean, Ned. Exactly the right amount of sincerity. I tell you, if there's anything my people can do for you, all you gotta do is give me a call.
because after all, we are practically business partners, are we not?
I think you better leave.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm beat. Listen, Ned, Cindy, I hope you don't mind me about this money. I don't mean to pressure you. It's just I have people looking over my shoulders. You understand? Thank you for the coffee. I meant what I said about those beans. Great. Oh, I almost forgot. The alarm system you people have here is pretty cheesy, okay? Now, I know a guy who can put in a great system for a terrific price, top-notch stuff. What the hell, it's something to think about. You never be too careful. See you later.
$250,000, Mr. Duncan. Cash. Tomorrow afternoon.
What the hell is... Who are you?
A friend of Gloria's. She's very sorry she left without saying goodbye.
Where is she?
Traveling. In fact, that's why she asked me to call. Her trip is turning out to be much more expensive than she planned.
She wants money to come back.
Hardly. She won't be coming back. But she does have something to sell you.
She has nothing.
A piece of evidence that will convict you.
That's impossible. I'm innocent.
That's for a jury to say. And what will they think when the police testify how they found the murder gun in a place very private and very personal to you?
What? What are you talking about?
I've got the gun that killed Jennings. Mr. Duncan, are you still there?
Yes.
I thought you might be. Now, listen carefully. Take Old Mill Road to the cutoff. A quarter of a mile past the bridge. Turn right. Continue until you get to a large dirt lot with a fence around it. At the end of the fence, get out. You'll see a trash bin. There'll be a bag for you in it containing the gun. Leave the money. And Mr. Duncan, don't even think about double-crossing us. Because believe me, you don't want to make Gloria your enemy. If you answer it now, I'll break your arm. You've reached the Covingtons. At the tone, please leave your message.
Hey, guys, how's it going? I sure hope you're having a good time with that $250,000 because today's the deadline. Bring it to me at the company lodge tonight.
Sid, here's $250,000 you asked for. Here.
Told you with the lights out, they couldn't tell it was Jennings and not Duncan.
Okay, this man is a crook. He made us come up here.
Game's changed. Now it's called you're under arrest.
Duncan told me about the blackmail call. We marked the money he dropped off. Whoever left the murder gun for him has that money. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same money that's in that duffel bag.
We had no reason to kill Jennings. Phil had already made it perfectly clear that I wasn't going to be president regardless.
At first, it didn't make any sense to us either. Why would you have shot Jennings? Then Detective Stiles realized about the lights.
Came back up here the other night. About the same time we figured the murder took place. Just the firelight, it's very hard to tell who's who and what's what. You made the same mistake twice.
No, Jake. You made just one mistake.
Hands up, lights tall. We rise, we shine, we never fall. Let's up and down, I've been bruised. Played by fire, lit that fuse. But every break just made me loud. Now I dance like thunder in a crowd. Lip gloss strong, my head held high. Midnight stars in both my eyes. They tried to stop me, watch me crawl. Now watch me fly, I'll never fall. Bass drops, I feel reborn. Like I've danced through every storm. This beats my battle call. Watch me rise, I'll never fall. I got moves they can't erase. Fire running through this place. Every loss just made me tall. Now I stand and never fall.
I think I feel a song coming on.
Well, it's about time.
Did you fill my order?
Did you bring the money?
It's in the trunk.
Well, let's do it.
Your choice. All right, come on in. I got him. I got him.
Not a good idea. Drop it.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Hold it. All right, let's go. All right, come on, pal. You have the right to remain silent.
Jake?
Yeah.
Jake, are you all right? Yeah? You sure?
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought I might miss my plane to Hawaii.
Well, you're not still going, not now.
I haven't seen John in 3 years, okay?
Hey, Jake, you're cut up, man.
But it's just a scratch, come on.
John can wait.
He's expecting me, he's family, you know that.
Oh, I thought I was like family.
Oh, you are.
But it's all right to leave me alone, huh?
I see you every day.
What?
You're gonna miss me.
Miss you?
You're gonna miss me. No, you're gonna miss me.
I'm not gonna
Tell
miss
me.
you.
It's all right.
So who's gonna write up the arrest report?
Peterson, give it to him. It'll look good in his record.
Hey, Jake.
What?
You're not gonna like Hawaii, Jake. Heat, humidity. Well, you know how you are about things like that.
You're knocking your hometown. You were
I'm
born
not
there.
knocking
and
my
you're knocking it.
hometown. I just know you, and I know Honolulu, that's all.
Well, you know, you're forgetting one very important thing.
What?
Hawaiian women. You keep telling me how gorgeous they are.
Shaka. And that's no exaggeration.
In that case, I don't think I'm going to notice the climate. I'll send you a postcard.
Yeah, do that.
Flight number 268 for Tokyo is now boarding at gate 4. Will passenger R. Clark please pick up a Passenger R. Clark, please pick up a white
Where to, man? Where you want to go?
I got to go on the windward side. Wimanulu?
Waimanalo.
Wimanalo, yeah, that's it.
It's a long way, bro.
How much?
For you, I give you special nice guy rate. $50.
$50. I was thinking more like 20.
You think funny, man.
Yeah, I'm hysterical. Well, thank you very much.
Hey! 30.
30. All right. Got air in this thing?
Central, man. Windows on both sides. you know in Waimanalo? A woman?
Huh? No. No, it's a buddy of mine, a guy I grew up with.
Maybe I know him.
Yeah, maybe his name's John Graney, you know?
John Graney.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What's his job?
He's a cop. He's a sergeant on the HPD.
Don't know him.
Maybe he knows you.
You say?
Yeah, I say. Matter of fact, I bet half the cops on HPD know you.
How long you been a cop, man?
Long enough.
Man, somebody must have bought it.
Okay.
Hey, John. Hey, man. Johnny boy. You home?
What happened?
A man was shot. It was someone who lived on the beach. Some policeman.
Try to see the man.
Hold on. No, wait a minute. Hey,
Get him out of here.
Just give me the victim's name. Was it John Graney?
Get him out of here.
Just give me the victim's name. Damn it! Was it John Graney? John Woodrow Graney?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
Where were you?
took a boat ride. Caught a fish.
You're not here on a vacation.
I know what I'm here for.
I want to be kept informed of where you are at all times.
Whatever you say.
Schedules change. Who knows? You may have to make your move sooner than planned.
No problem. I'm ready.
Good. Stay ready.
evening, sir.
Mr. McCabe.
Oh, yeah. What is it, Derek?
My ticket, sir. You were going to bring it with you.
Yeah, I think I got it. Wait a minute.
Sure hope
Wait
so.
Wait a minute.
I wouldn't want to miss seeing you get your award.
I'd love to miss it. That's what I'd love to do.
Man of the Year. That's really something coming from the Bar Association.
They probably think I'm dying.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Where the hell did you get those boots?
The Tux Rental place. Pretty trendy, huh?
Yeah, for goat ropers and two-steppers. All right, come on, let's get on with this foolishness. You know, this is ridiculous.
John? Surprise! I got home a day early. Oops, double surprise. Oh, wait, I know. You're Jake. John told me you were coming in.
Who are you?
He kept me a secret? I'll hear about this. Mia. Mia
Hi.
Delane. Hi. So where's John? Is he out at the beach?
No.
Where is he? Is John okay?
Listen.
Oh, God. Ah! Ah!
Stop.
I knew he'd end up dead. I knew it the day that I met him. Why wasn't I smarter? Why did I just walk away when I could have? Why didn't I just listen to me? Oh, God. Oh, God. Lousy bastard. How'd he do it? Did he do it in the damn plane? Is that how he did it?
No. That's not how.
Will you just hold me? Just hold me for a minute.
Congratulations, JL. Well deserved.
Well, if you say so. I'm good.
Simple precaution. The mob's reacting to the pressure.
Threats?
Several. And we expect more. We're getting ready to hand down a new wave of indictments.
You watch yourself, Frank. Your breed of U.S. attorney is hard to find.
You know, I'm mad as hell at you.
What did I do now?
You didn't stand for re-election.
8 years behind that lousy desk is quite enough, thank you.
I'm sure. I'm also guessing you weren't pleased with the ticket.
Bunch of scoundrels.
I'm gonna miss you, JL.
I'll be around. Lame ducks may not boss the pond anymore, but they sure as hell can still swim.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Mr. Pinelli, the car's here. Yours too, Mr. McCabe.
Thank you.
Keep in touch.
You too.
Mr. McCabe.
Yeah? Where have you been?
I checked our messages on the way out. There was a phone call for you, Lyle Vandergrift from Honolulu.
And?
He said it was something personal, something about Jake, and to phone him at home.
Is Jake in some kind of trouble again?
I don't know, sir. He didn't say.
Damn it. When can I expect you back?
I don't know. I got a few things I gotta work out yet, you know?
Yeah. Well, I suggest you leave the investigation of John's murder to HPD.
I will.
No, I mean that, Jake. You got no authority over here. And if you start pushing and shoving, you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Yeah. Listen, you take off. You got a plane to catch, all right? I'll see you.
Hello. Isn't it a beautiful morning?
Yes. May I help you?
Hey, I just wanted to say hello. There he is. Hey, how are you, Lyle?
Sir, you
Good to
can't
see
just
you.
barge in here.
What?
You can't barge in here.
Oh, that's all right. We're old friends, you see. Barge? What do you mean, barge?
Well, if the shoe fits, honey.
Well, I just wanted to say hello to a friend. Is that all right with you?
No.
McCabe, is that you? Come in, come in. What are you standing out there for?
Some things never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've got one just like you back on the mainland. Dear old Gertrude.
Hey, what a guy. You look good.
Well, you look fat.
Hey, where you been, J.L.?
Gee whiz, you son of a gun.
Sit down, sit down.
I really went miss you, brah. I did. I miss you. And I miss Hawaii.
You pigeon son of a gun.
Lyle, I wanted to say thanks for the escort to the memorial service. That was most considerate of you.
Least I could do.
It was important. I had to be there for Jake. He and John were close. Fill me in, will you, Lyle? What have you got so far?
Just the coroner's report. Single bullet, a high-velocity rifle, full metal jacket lodged in the body.
Yeah, had to come a country mile. You mind if I nose around a little?
Of course not. By the way, on the phone the other night, you mentioned something about moving back. You mean it?
Yeah, I pretty much made up my mind. I'm gonna open an office, hang out my own shingle, and I'll be the real article again. A practicing lawyer.
You are a warhorse, JL.
Look who's talking.
Tell you the truth, I should have done what you did. Shouldn't have run for another term. Now I can't finish the commitment.
Glenna?
I don't know how much time she's got.
Is there anything I can do?
Mm-hmm. I have an opening at the moment in the office of First Deputy. Why don't I appoint you to that office, then I resign, you automatically move up, and you take over.
Lyle, I want to get out on the street. I want to work a case from the ground up.
Fine. Run the office any way you want.
I'm sorry. I really have to pass. Well... You give Glenna a big hug for me. Okay, brah?
I'll do that.
Aloha.
Arnie Benhauser?
Jake Stiles, how are you? Your lieutenant down in Narco told me where to find you.
You should know better.
I know. I talked him into it. I hear that you were John Graney's supervisor. John and I were good.
I know.
Good. Maybe you can tell me what he was working on. Could be what got him killed.
Think so, huh?
I think it's worth checking out, yeah.
You?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you straight, Stiles. From what I hear, you're in a bad emotional way right now.
I'm a cop.
You're a tourist. Here he comes. Positive ID. Take him. Go home, Stiles.
Sir, I was expecting you back yesterday. I went out to the airport to meet you.
Well, that was a dumb thing to do, considering I changed my reservation.
Sir, you didn't tell me you changed your reservation.
Why should I? You should anticipate that sort of thing.
I try to anticipate as much as possible.
Well, if you had, you wouldn't have been at the airport.
Just 1 second, sir. I gotta say that...
You'd have been where you should be. In the office, packing up my personal records.
I'm doing that now.
You should have been doing it yesterday.
Sir, I just don't know how to talk to you.
Then stop flapping your lips.
I didn't know you were here.
How's the water?
No, it's still there.
I'd written John some letters, and I just wanted to see if they were still here.
Sure.
I don't know why I thought that he'd keep them. This is for you. I'm gonna go.
Wait a minute. How can I reach you?
Oh. Okay. No, if I'm not here, the machine will pick it up.
Okay. Here's your home number.
Okay, work.
You gotta, give me work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a law firm. I'm a paralegal.
I'll be in touch then, all right?
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Jake.
I thought you were on a plane.
Well, I decided to stick around for a few more days, enjoy the weather.
How do you mean the heat?
Yeah. Mind if I look around?
No, go ahead.
It's very nice.
It's not bad. Must be my day for company. Mia just left.
Yeah, I know. What did Mia want?
She found a copy of John's will.
What does the will have to say?
That everything John owned goes to me.
Everything?
His car, life insurance, his personal stuff, even the customized automatic there.
You're the hardballer here, huh?
Yeah.
Everything to you, huh? Nothing to anyone else? Not even Mia?
It's kind of strange, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, they were in love.
Really? Where's the evidence? I didn't see any when I was poking around in the back room.
Evidence? What evidence? What are you talking about?
How come she doesn't have a bikini lying around or a nightgown in the closet? And what about a picture? A girl that pretty?
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, maybe you're too close to the fire.
Yeah, I guess.
Jake, there's something else you should know. HPD thinks your friend John may have been dirty.
John? Oh, come on.
John and his partner, an officer named Pete Wilhelm.
What's a rap?
Selling out an undercover investigation, shaking hands with the mob.
Oh, come on. How? Where?
Done on the docks. A Pakalolo operation.
A Paka what?
Pakalolo, Hawaiian for marijuana. It comes in from one of the other islands and ends up in California.
Bettenhauser gave you your information on this. You believe him, right? Huh? You think John was dirty?
I didn't say that, Jake.
You know, when I was growing up, I didn't have a brother. And I never really had a father. John was both of these to me, okay? I know what kind of man he was, and I know he didn't change. That's what I know.
HPD always cleans up its own mess. If there's a case to be made, they're gonna make it.
Ah, well, it's good. I think they should try and do that. Not on John no more.
They doing any hiring around here?
I wouldn't know, man. Just work here.
Well, maybe you can tell me somebody I can talk to. I got a name here. Where is it? Here. His name is Pete Wilhelm. You know that name?
Who's looking for him?
Jake Stiles.
Let me see.
Talk to me.
Not here, you'll burn me.
All right, then you tell me where.
Take off, man. Come on, get out of here. What's wrong with you anyway? Get the hell out of here.
No, not Delaney. Delane. Mia Delane. Find out everything you can about her and get back to me. I'm in room 923. Right. Thanks.
Mr. McCabe!
Why aren't you home packing up my files?
Mr. McCabe, I have had it up to here with your abuse. I don't deserve it, and I am not going to take it anymore. I came here to tell you that.
All the way to Hawaii? Where the hell is my dog?
I checked him in at a kennel. He's okay, but he seems to miss you. Why? I have no idea. Mr. McCabe, I am finished. I quit! And make no mistake, it has been a thoroughly unpleasant experience. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nervous?
What happened to John? Why shouldn't I be? John knew something.
You knew what?
I don't know what.
You were his partner. Maybe he knew you were dirty. Maybe you killed him.
We keep running into each other.
Yeah, I don't like it any better than you do.
I don't like it at all.
Who asked you? Did I ask him?
Now shut your mouth.
Hey, you shut your mouth.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Let me tell me
You've got some
something.
explaining to do. He's off. I'll handle this. Book his Hallie butt.
A little tense.
2 cops in a week.
Does this moron really think I took Wilhelm out?
Doesn't matter what he thinks. But I gotta take you in for questioning.
Good. That's great.
The second police officer has been killed.
Hard times.
I have a feeling that you were involved in both incidents. My contacts on the mainland who recommended you had but one caution, that you had a tendency to do things in your own way. Why did you shoot these men?
Graney had recognized me, and Willem was his partner. Partners talk.
You had no way to know, of course, that Wilhelm was on our payroll.
There's another one.
Another one?
Yeah, I think he was the one meeting with Willem when,
He's still alive?
I don't take out anyone unless I'm positive. His name is Jake Stiles. He and Graney used to be a team. He might remember me.
We'll take care of him.
Anything else?
I appreciate your candor. We can work together best when there's mutual trust and respect.
I'll be around.
He leaned on me pretty hard.
Yeah, they found you at the scene of the shooting.
Yeah, I know. I called him. All right, so they held me overnight. Now what?
Well, I have to tell you, they asked the prosecutor to file.
They were going to file on me?
Now, they would have.
How'd you tap dance around that?
It wasn't easy.
All right. Let me have it. What's the story?
I don't know how to tell you this. I don't think you're going to like it. They placed you in my custody.
I'm in your custody. Is there a curfew involved here?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I hadn't thought about that. Thank you.
What'd it cost you?
I had to give Lyle Vandergrift a marker.
On what grounds were they going to file?
Look, the test showed you fired a weapon.
I told them I fired Wilhelm's piece. Big deal.
It is. Because they haven't been able to find those slugs.
What about the one that took out Wilhelm?
No luck there either. It was a through-and-through shot. Look, do I have to spell it out for you, the whole thing?
No, you don't.
There's something really out of whack about all this, Jake.
Really? You think so?
What I mean is the stakes aren't high enough. Pakalola's small potatoes. Not worth blowing away 2 cops, dirty or clean. Hey, wait a minute, Jake.
What?
We've been looking in the wrong potato patch. Come on, Lyle, give me a name.
Attention, passenger Derek Mitchell, please report to the information desk. Attention, passenger Derek Mitchell, please report to the information desk.
I just heard my name paged. I'm Derek Mitchell.
Oh, yes, Mr. Mitchell. Could I see some identification, please? Your ticket will do.
Sure.
I guess you really are Derek Mitchell.
You're under arrest, Mitchell.
What? What is this? What are you doing? And what's the charge?
Well, they've cleaned it up some since my day. But this is still where things happen.
Yeah, it's your kind of place, all right.
How would you know?
Because you keep telling me it's your kind of place.
When? When did I tell you
How many
that?
times you've told me about Hotel Street, about the good old days before the Miranda decision, about the oil can bar over there, about the night you walked in, And you stuck the .38 into the suspect's ear and you asked him who offed Colchester, and he told you just like that. Does that sound familiar?
I said all
Yes, you
that.
said that. Then there's the night that your partner fell asleep against the lamppost. Then you, by yourself, with your own hands, beat up 3 huge Samoans.
Hey, come on.
You told me that.
I don't remember telling you that.
Now, the brain, they say the brain is the first thing to go.
Careful, you could be next.
Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna sit and talk, or what do we do? How about I try this place here?
No, that's mine.
Why is this yours?
Because I put more cases together in there than any other place in town. And there's a joint right down the alley there. You take that, huh? I'll see you later.
Well, if it isn't Big Daddy.
Hello there, man.
Anybody here ever heard of Roy Kona? How about you? I hear he hangs out here when he's not jerking somebody out of money or making it with his best friend's wife. You must be Roy. Well, now that I've got your attention, I thought maybe you and I could have a little talk. I'm a cop, Roy. And when I tell you that I'm a cop, we're supposed to sit down like guys and have a couple beers and talk and work things out. That's what guys do, right? Huh? That's very impressive. It's not quite what I had in mind.
Hey! Try away, bruh. That's my friend. Who you? Why? Then you my brother, huh? Hey, you know, give me that stink face, huh? Hey, give my brother beer, huh? Come on, you like. Just give the house a round on me, huh?
Nice island you got here. Very nice.
There's a big stick in town.
An assassin. It's a hell of a shot that took John out.
Same with Wilhelm. But as I said, you don't import a heavy hitter to kill a cop, or even 2 cops.
Who's the target?
I beg your pardon, sir, but I gotta take this man into custody.
Wait a minute. He happens to be in my custody.
Not anymore, sir. Stiles, you're charged with murder in the death of Officer Pete Wilhelm.
What?
Read him his rights.
Does the prosecuting attorney know about this?
Yes, sir. He interviewed the eyewitness personally.
The eyewitness? What eyewitness? What are you talking about? What eyewitness? Damn it, will you answer me?
Mr. McCabe, I have one question and one question only. Is this your doing?
Take those things off of him, boys, will you? And incidentally, my thanks to you guys and to the prosecuting attorney, okay?
Are you going to answer my question or not?
Derek, you made your stand, and I respect you for it. I really do. But this is no time for petty grievances.
Petty grievances? You had me arrested at the airport. What am I supposed to do?
Look, Jake is in trouble, and he needs us. He's been accused of murder, and they have a phony eyewitness. Now, we don't have any authority here at all, but we have to do everything we can, right? You're not going to turn your back on Jake, are you?
Absolutely not. But about this other thing, I really want...
Please, not now.
All right, bring him out. All right, Mr. Fromm. Can you identify the man you saw shoot Officer Wilhelm?
Yes, sir.
Point him out.
That's him, second from the right.
Number 2, take a step forward. Are you sure that's the man?
Yes, sir. I'm positive.
I'm signing this over to you, J.L. Somehow I just don't think it's quite proper to make it out to the bail bondsman.
You really think there's a conflict of interest?
Well, maybe just a little.
I'll get it back to you within a week, as soon as I free up some funds.
You will get it back to me whenever you can, period. Now, I am not being quite so generous as I appear, and you're well aware of that.
Oh, Lyle, if you're about to ask what you asked the other day.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot.
What?
I was just going through some old files the other day, and look what I found.
Oh, that's wonderful. Local boys whip Navy boxers. McCabe and Vandergrift, middleweight and welterweight winners.
Yeah, well, it was a couple of lunches ago.
Yeah.
We were just out of high school, weren't we?
Yeah, we got lucky. Those sailors were really rough.
JL, I need you to take this job.
I told you I don't want it. Damn it, I will not be blackmailed, Lyle.
Let's just say, among friends, it's one favor for another. Please, I beg of you, just consider my idea for a couple of days. Would you do that for me?
Hey, brother, you slick.
Tell me what I need to know or I'm gonna rip your throat out. You understand me?
Man, you crazy.
Yeah, I'm really crazy. I want you to tell me about Wilhelm.
He's dead.
You're gonna be dead if you don't tell me what I want to know. Now tell me. I want to know who, and I want to know why. I want to know right now.
Don't know why.
Give me a name. Give me a name.
Give me a name. Got no name.
Give me a name.
Got no name. Got no name.
Give me a name, all right? Now,
Give me a name. Finger. No finger. Here.
I want to say something. Yeah. You tell your friend with the missing finger that revenge is sweeter than honey. You got that?
doing here? What's the deal?
Hey, Jake! How you doing, man? Listen, when I heard you were in trouble, I came right by.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
Hey, McCabe's had me on this case since I arrived.
Yeah? Doing what?
I've been following this phony eyewitness, Fram. I saw him huddling with some suspicious-looking guys. I took some pictures. McCabe's having them processed.
That's good. That's going to help. Guys, good to see you. Jeez. Listen, I think I may have found out who our shooter is here.
What? That's great.
Well, trouble is, he's dead.
Jake, maybe it's jet lag, but I'm having a little trouble following you.
The guy's name is Richard F. Vorse. We used to say that the F stood for finger because the ring finger on his right hand was missing.
What did he do?
Killed people for the mob.
Steady work?
Yeah. John and I were on a organized crime unit back in '82. We came pretty close to busting him.
What happened?
Got away in a single-engine plane, went down over the ocean. Found the wreckage, but they never found him.
Do you think he's still alive?
I don't know. Look at this. You see this note John made here? This flight log. He made it 2 days before he died.
N28321. What's that?
Tail marking. The plane's ID number. It's got a question mark next to it.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Jake, where are you going? Hey, Jake, McCabe said you were supposed to stay here.
I know. I keep forgetting that.
trucks over to Hangar 3. I'd like to top off, please.
77 X-ray, Roger. Send the trucks right out. Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, you got it as long as you didn't park in one of those handicap spots out there.
No, honest. I'm on your side. My name's Jake Stiles.
Connie Blake.
Hi, Connie. I'm here about a friend of mine, John Graney.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, we all are. John was really good people.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't even know he had Royal Hawaiian blood in him until that funeral.
Well, he did. He did. He sort of appointed me to tidy things up for him. So if there's any balance left on his account, just send it out to me at the house and I'll take care of it.
Sure, I'll get it.
He left this note about a plane. I was just curious if this meant anything. Does this look familiar? Do you know anything?
2832
Yeah.
Yankee. Yeah, it's one of our rentals. It's a Piper.
Uh-huh. Was John renting it? He was renting it?
No. The only thing John ever took was Jimmy Machiller's Twin Beach. But you know, it seems to me that John did ask about that Piper.
About who was renting it?
Yeah. And I told him William Gable.
What did this Mr. Gable look like?
Let's see. He usually wore aviator glasses. And he had a disability of sorts. He was missing a finger. He tried to hide it, but I noticed things like that.
Do you have an address on Mr. Gable by any chance? Do you have it here?
Why? What's the deal? You want to talk to him?
Yeah, I think I should. Just in case he had some business with John, you know.
Sure. Okay, just take a ride on the runway, see if you can find him. He's doing a pre-flight, getting ready to take off.
Okay, thank you.
guess I don't have much choice, now do I?
No, you don't.
John loved to fly, and I used to sit right here and wait for him. God, he was so happy when he was flying.
That's it?
God, once a cop, always a cop, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Why didn't you challenge me before? I mean, you're a trained observer. You had to have noticed that there wasn't a trace of me at John's.
I did. No clothes, no snapshot, no nothing. Why don't you explain that to me?
I couldn't tell you before because it wouldn't have been fair to John. God. John and I had a big fight about a week before he was killed. We broke up. I grabbed all the stuff out of the house. And the next morning I had to fly out to Hilo to take some depositions. I was really upset about it, so I called him. He was real cold to me on the phone, but we agreed to at least get together just so we can talk about it. And that is when I walked in on you. And you told me what happened. I went a little nuts. God, I miss him so much. Oh, Jake.
We have to talk.
I assume this is about Mr. Stiles.
You assume right.
You've made a very dangerous enemy of this man, and that is unfortunate.
You told me you were going to deal with him.
We tried to work through the system. Now we'll have to do something more direct.
I was at the airport this afternoon doing a little dress rehearsal when I saw him.
Did he see you?
I don't know, but I can't take that chance.
We'll take care of Mr. Stiles. You concern yourself with obtaining some new identification.
Little rain, huh?
Oh, it's just a little cloudburst. We get them all the time.
It's more like a monsoon.
Yeah, Connie. That's right. November 2832 Yankee. Yeah, it's a Piper. No, thanks, Pete. I appreciate that. The dirty thief stole my airplane.
You found it?
Yes. Gable abandoned it on a remote strip a friend of mine owns over near Kaneohe.
All right, look. I want you to do me a favor, okay? I'm staying out at John's place, right? Here's the number. Now, if Mr. Gable shows up, you call me.
Yeah, right. As soon as I call the police and the FAA.
He's the one on the dock.
You sure?
And I'm sure I had a run-in with him.
Which means the other two are tied in.
Have to be. They gotta be.
Now, why would two hoods that you'd never seen before send somebody to frame you?
For the same reason John and his partner were snuffed. So they could clear the decks with a big stick. I know who he is.
Who?
Richard F. Vorse. He's a contract killer for the mob.
What?
Missing and presumed dead, Jake. You were right.
We're gonna have to go to Vandergrift?
Not really.
Oh, come on. What do you mean, not really? What do you
Jake,
think?
we got a lot of interesting loose ends, but that's all.
What about this girl, Mia? Somehow, she's a part of all this.
Well, I've been trying to get some background on her, but nothing's come through yet. Which takes us back to our hitman.
Whose plans have been disrupted and whose cover has been blown.
Where the hell are you going?
To check out the rent-a-plane divorce abandoned. You got any objections?
Not this time.
Good.
Well, our hitman will need a new identity. Come on, Derek.
Where are we going?
This is the last call for commuter flight 15 to Kahului Airport, Maui. That's flight 15 to Kahului Airport, Maui.
This can't be the right place.
Trust me.
I thought we were looking for a man who forges papers, licenses, IDs, passports, that sort of thing.
We are. Chiwo Tong, the best forger on the island. True artist.
But the sign says herbs.
What would you expect it to say? Phony IDs? Hey, Chi! Chiwo! It's J.L. McCabe, Chi. Come on out here, you old reprobate.
Mr. McCabe.
Right.
I guess you get used to this.
Hands up. Get your hands up where I can see them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Where do I go?
What do you want?
Some proof.
Well, what the hell do you call this?
Pretty pictures.
Look, are these two known to you as organized crime figures, or are they not?
Absolutely. This one's Wanami and this one's Onagi.
And they're meeting the so-called eyewitness against Jake, yes or no?
Very clearly.
Lyle, there is something very big out there, and I can smell it, and so can you. If you listen hard, you can even hear it.
Now, listen, JL, I know...
Look, 2 cops have been picked off. Jake framed for murder. Now, why? To keep us off the trail until somebody else can be eliminated.
Public building? Waving a loaded weapon around, scaring people half to death?
What else was I supposed to do, sir?
Through the lobby, up the elevator, down the hall and into my office. Who do you think you are, Wyatt Earp?
I left my handcuffs at home, sir.
That he had orders to ice you. You had this jammed down his throat.
With all due respect, sir, there is an assassin in town. I was trying to get the identity of the target. I believe I've done that.
Well, who is it?
The Attorney General.
My God, it could be. He's flying in from Japan.
When?
5 o'clock. Where are you going?
The airport.
Look, call HPD. Have them set up a command post. Then you better alert airport security. I want the arrival area cordoned off. Call the FAA and tell them to plug in a landline. I want to talk to that airplane.
Hold it, everybody, just for 1 minute. Everybody, stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
We have a problem here, JL.
Yeah, big one.
Oh, yes, I'm talking about the fact that you don't have any authority here.
You wouldn't, Lyle.
To faithfully and respectfully enforce the laws of the state and of the city and county of Honolulu, so help you God.
I do.
Then I hereby declare you first Deputy Prosecuting Attorney of Honolulu.
Good. Now, I'd appreciate it, Semyon, if you'd approve Lyle's motion to nolle prosequi the case against Jake Stiles.
That's pro forma, JL.
Yes, well, I'd hope so. I want my bail money back.
Congratulations, JL. You're the best possible choice for the job. What this office needs, a man who can rock the boat.
And I may never forgive you, you lousy, dirty son
Sure
of a...
you will, brah. Audrey, may I have my letter of resignation, please?
That wasn't part of the deal.
Congratulations, sir, on your new position.
Oh, thank you very much. Incidentally, welcome aboard.
What did you say?
You've got a job here.
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Well, you think all you want. Meanwhile, go find an apartment. And damn it, send for my dog. Don't you think I miss him? Sweet little guy.
Yes, sir.
His ETA's been moved back. They ran into some weather out of Tokyo.
What are we looking at?
Oh, about an hour, I suppose.
Great. That's free.
I, don't suppose you'd want to stick around here with me. You know what I mean by that.
I got a badge back on the mainland, remember?
Well, I can handle that with a couple of calls. Make you legal?
No, that's okay. I don't want to be legal, not on an island. Thank you.
Not on an island.
You know what I don't get? Why the Attorney General and why now?
Because he's been rattling the mob's cage pretty good.
Yeah, I know, but I thought your friend was doing that. What's his name, the U.S. Attorney?
Frank Pinelli. That's right, he was. But the Attorney General's claimed all the credit. Now, sir, I'm afraid you're going to have to clear the area. Only official personnel allowed here. You can get out that way, and I think you better leave now.
What are you talking about?
Well, as you pointed out, this is an island, sir. There's not enough room here for a loose cannon like you around here.
No, I'm here. I'm staying here.
No, I'm sorry, you're
not.
not.
I'm not leaving.
You're leaving.
You could loan me a badge.
I could loan you a badge?
Yeah, you could loan me a badge.
I never heard of anybody loaning anybody a badge in my entire career. That is a strange, stupid remark. However, I can't loan you one, but I could give you one, if you would agree to stay.
That's entrapment.
Entrapment? No. What I think it is an example of McCabe's law. Every silver lining has its dark, miserable, sullen cloud. Hmm?
Picture looks like a mugshot.
Where the hell do you think I got it?
You've penetrated a security cordon, lady.
Jake, I was just over there looking
sure
for you.
you were, and you were John's #1 girl, and it's gonna snow any minute. Now, why don't you tell me what the hell you're doing here? You were investigating John, weren't you?
He was clean, Jake. I came over here to tell you that myself. I knew how much it meant to you.
Oh, you knew that. Pretty versatile. Undercover cop, mind reader. Anything else I should know of her?
John's notes. We found this under the backseat of Wilhelm's car. There's a bunch of entries in there about Wilhelm. John was on to him, Jake. I'm sorry.
How long you been a cop?
About 4 years. Internal Affairs brought me over from Hilo on loan out.
Never even met John, did you?
No. But they briefed me on him pretty well.
You sure sucking me. You're very good.
I didn't have a choice, Jake.
Really?
Look, when we first started this thing, we didn't know what we had. We even thought that maybe you were involved.
Me?
As the mainland connection.
Where did you pull that from?
An anonymous tip. Probably from Wilhelm trying to skew suspicion from himself. What's bugging you, Jake? Come on, I was just doing a job.
Maybe you did your job too well.
Well, good cops make good actors sometimes. Look, I didn't mean to hurt you, Jake.
Yeah, I know. You're doing your job. Yeah.
Hey, you never had to say that to yourself, not even once, maybe to get through one bad night. I just doing my job.
So you and I don't have to be friends, you know.
I know.
All right. I know that.
It's fun. But we could be.
Maybe. What's up? Anything yet?
No. If Vorse is anywhere in the vicinity, he must be hiding under a rock somewhere.
We've checked every building, every plane, every car.
There wouldn't be anybody else arriving, would there?
No, nobody of cabinet rank. Well, Frank Pinelli's coming in. Matter of fact, he should have just landed.
You mean he's not with the Attorney General?
No, he's meeting him.
What if the hit's not on the Attorney General? What if it's on Frank Pinelli? Am I crazy?
You said yourself, Pinelli's the one that's doing all the digging, right?
And squeezing. Well, anything's possible. We've got to factor that in. Everything's set up here.
Yeah, but Pinelli's naked, though.
Well, that could be him now.
Nice and slow.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm confessed! I want here!
Throw down the gun! Now, throw it down!
I thought you lost it there, bro.
No, I knew the face.
Yeah. Never in doubt, huh?
No, never in doubt.
Obviously, these past several days did you a world of good.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Well, look at you. You're fit. You're tan. And you've lost a little weight.
Well, you look pretty good yourself.
Oh, yeah? Well, yes, yeah. Where are you going?
Well, I got a few more days left on vacation.
Oh, well, no problem at all. No problem. I'll see you when you get back. Jake? Where are you going?
Glacier National Park.